Okay, let's continue with this tutorial. And I want you to know that I want that this be clear. Maybe it's going to get a little bit of time, but if you have questions, if you have any doubts, please let me know. I'm going to answer and I'm going to try to help you. So let's continue. So after to do the two lines, we're going to create this part down. So let's do this kind of lines in order to give the shape to the part that we are doing. So let's do it. Before, I want you to teach you another function. So I'm going to show you how to use this tool trim. So take the line and take the circle. Important, if you take the superior part, you are going to trim that part. If you take the inferior part, you're going to trim that part. So that's why it is important to choose the correct side of the part that we are going to trim. So it's easy. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Click on trim. If you make double click on the function is going to be selected till we indicated that it's not going to be used. So click on the other line and click on the circle, and now we can see a better shape. So let's do the lines that we were talking about. So let's take profile, and you can see that the tool can create many references, and we need to create the line tangent to the points. So let's check it. I can take or reference many points. I can take the center, maybe I can take just the coincidence with one point, or maybe a tangency. So let's create a line, click. As you can see, the line gets blue. That means that if it's horizontal, it's going to get horizontal. If it's vertical, it's going to get vertical. So tangency, as you can see, because it's, maybe perpendicularity, it's very intuitive. So click and click. So I can click on profile, or maybe just escape. So I need to constrain that part. So I'm going to, this is all the measures that we have. So let's take constraint, click on the line, click on the circle, click right and tangency. So click, and we can choose this other option. You need to choose two elements. You click on constraint definition, and here we have all the options that we can do for that part. The orders that are not active, we cannot create them. So okay, as you can see, we need to cut that part. So let's trim it. Line, circle, great. And we can see that we have this circle on the sketch, radius 45. I'm going to do the same on the other way. I'm going to take trim, great. So now we need to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to take this part, click, and click over here. Great. Escape. And I'm going to do the trim. So in order to do corrected trim, we need to select just 2 elements. So if I have all selected, it's not going to work. So click on trim, but before I need to constrain the part, so I can do a tangency, but it's not the correct side. So important to select correctly the elements, line, circle, and tangency. Great. And now trim. Okay, trim again, line, circle, great. So we don't have this circle because we trim it, but we are going to create it again. Trim it, but maybe we can do a tangency. No, it doesn't work. So let's create another circle. We have many options, and as you can see, we have arc, 3-point arc, 3 points arc, 3 tangent circle, 3-point circle, and circle. Just create a circle. Click. I'm going to put it here, constrain it. I'm going to do it tangent. So now we can do the trim. Okay, if it doesn't work, yeah, it works, but we need to cut the whole circle. So we need to use the quick trim. So click on the quick trim, click on that part, double click on the quick trim. As you can see, the intersection is going to keep the rest of the figure, so we can erase it, but it loses the reference. So we need just quick trim again, and we have the part now. So this option allows us to see if the profile is closed or open. As you can see, we have the circle is closed, the implicit profile, which is open, circle is open, and this is open. So I need to erase that part. So maybe construction, but I'm going to erase it. So close, and I need to construct that part again. So tangent. Okay, great. So now let's okay, I need to explain you something. We have white with what means that there is a code missing. If we click it again, the purple color means that we have many codes. If we click on the other point, we need to give the constraint. So we can create the other dimension, or maybe we just can click on a reference, for example this line, click, we could give the measure or just click right and coincidence. So now we have both elements in the same position. So the only thing that we are missing is the chamfer. So it's important to mention that when we do a chamfer or a corner, we need to choose two lines, because if we choose one point, maybe we are going to lose some references. So maybe sometimes we need to erase one line or one point, and that can cause some problems in the future. So click on the two lines, and here we have the angle and the measure of the chamfer. But the chamfer is horizontal, the measure, you know. So let's erase it. Let's click on constraint, point, and we can click right, and we can give vertical measure or horizontal measure, and then we can type the 5 millimeters, 5 and 45 degrees. So let's do the same thing from the other side. So let's erase it. No, there is no option, so let's erase it. Click on constraint, point, click right, horizontal measure, and 5. So we have already accomplished the part. So let's do the analysis for this profile. So it's very simple, as you can see. If you need help or if you have any questions, please let me know. So let's just to check it, the profile. So we have a open profile, and that can cause some issues in the future when we turn the profile into a solid. So let's check the problem. So click on path, and as you can see, we cannot create a solid because we have a profile open. So click on cancel. We can double click on the sketch or double click on the lines that we have already created. So we can just trim with the quick trim tool, and let's check it again, and the analysis tell us that is closed. So close, exit, and click on path, maybe 5 millimeters. Right. So we have already finished the part. Thanks for watching the tutorial. Like the video, share it, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please let me know. See you in the next tutorial.